So in last video we have imported the data from CSV file. There are some issues like we are adding this header also name and email, so it should not be here, and also this email is not proper email, so validation should be there. Also while importing this file should also be validated. It should not be other file, so it should be CSV file only. So for this we'll have to add this validation and all these things. So for heading, so there is this option available, heading row. So basically we can use this heading row instead of that particular 0 1 2, and this will also not get included into data, so we can use this one. So also we need the validations, so I will go to validation. There this heading row example is also available, so validation with heading row, so we'll use this one. So we will add this validation and heading row. So in leads import I will add it here with validation with heading row, and then basically to model I have to add this comma with validation with heading row, and then basically here rather than 0 1 2 we can use this name, email and all these things. So name, email, phone and the message. Okay, and then basically there are these rules we can add. So I will add this rules. So for email the rule will be like required, and this should be email and this should be unique. So we can go to this lead controller, so we can add this thing. So this is for email, and then also there is name, and then we have phone and message. So I will just add this. So phone also required, and message it may be nullable. Okay, so we have this validation for these rows, and I also need the validation for that particular file. So we should validate that file. So while this function, so we'll add request, then validate, and then I will add file here, and validation will be like for file validation it should be required, then MIME equal to CSV, and also there is something like MIME types. So let's go to laravel.com, and in validation search for this MIME. So MIME types were file extension, MIMEs, okay, and MIME types. So this one, so I will add this one. So MIME types, this will be text CSV. Let's check this works or not, otherwise the extension will work, there is no issue. Okay, let's try to add some other file. So import, oh there is some issue, so semicolon, refresh, and it's required, so simple submitting will never not work. Here also we have required, so I will just add one file here. So CSV, just try this text file. Okay, there is some validate MIME does not exist. Okay, MIMES. Okay, refresh, send. Okay, so file must be a file type text CSV. So here we have that validation of CSV file, and then basically now get this file, and we will have this validations, like this validations, email, unique and all these things. So let's see if we get some error. Okay, there is some issue on, let's say, token public. So Okay, so I have put it wrong. So this should not be in this function. This should be here. Save. And then let's try this. I will basically indent it properly later. Send. So submit. So we are coming back here, but we are not seeing any error. So error we have to show. So for that, I will just go here, displaying validation errors, and I will copy this one. If there is any errors, it should be shown. So upload.php, here below the form I will add it. And this is alert danger. We are not using bootstrap, so text raid 500. And now submit. So there was error on row 2. The email has already been taken, so validation is working fine. So I will remove this data from the database. And we'll try this again. Okay, so we don't have that name email, and we had the validations, and also the file we are uploading, that should be CSV only. So that's it for this video.